Welcome to In the Field. I'm Brad Haire with the University of Georgia College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. I'm here today with Dr. Lenny Wells, State Pecan Specialist with the University of Georgia Cooperative Extension. Hey, Dr. Wells.
Hey, Brad.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks.
Georgia pecan harvest is underway. Georgia producers pretty much produce a third of the U.S. crop. Georgia is the #1 pecan producing state in the country. How's the crop coming into Georgia, Lenny?
So far, we've got a pretty good crop, it looks like, this year. I'd say, estimates right now are that we have somewhere between 90 to 100 million pound crop in Georgia. That's not a record by any means. In '07, I think we had about 150 million pounds, and that's about as high as we've ever done. So it's not a record year, but a good crop.
What about prices? What are we looking at for pecans in Georgia right now?
We, right now, are seeing the highest prices we've ever seen for pecans. Anywhere, $3 or more per pound for a lot of our good varieties right now. No guarantee that's going to hold out throughout the whole harvest season, but I think we should have pretty decent prices throughout the year.
What are we looking at as far as you think the value, considering we're on our own year, considering the prices are pretty good, the value of the Georgia crop, particularly as it relates to historic value?
Well, as you mentioned, being an on year, with the prices that we're looking at, we're probably going to have the highest value crop that we've ever had.
What do you think the estimated value is going to be for the crop this year?
Oh, I would say, 300 million, possibly a little more.
How important are the foreign markets to that?
The foreign markets are driving the whole thing, really. Primarily China, but there are other countries involved as well. But they have been buying for the last 3 or 4 years, anywhere from 40 to up 1 year close to 90 million pounds of pecans, and that's made a huge difference.
What about the growing season? It's been a real dry season for all major Georgia crops, but sometimes that's not a bad thing for pecans.
That's right. Dry weather can be our friend to some extent. We don't want it to get out of hand, but in a year like we had this year, growers didn't have to spray as much for pecan scab, the main disease that we face every year, because it thrives in wet weather, and this year it didn't. But growers did have to water more, as they did with other crops. The irrigated crop looks pretty good, dryland crop not so good.
Pecan harvest in Georgia, the country's #1 pecan producing state. It's going to be an on year, and prices look pretty good. Appreciate you telling me a little bit about it, Lenny.
Thanks, Brad.
Until next time, take care, give thanks, and good luck.